Good morning. Welcome to a video discussing the winning lineup for the Wednesday, April 12, 2017 DraftKings baseball main slate. Um, and this is Gus Almashny from Advanced Sports Analytics. So we're going to talk about the first place winner, TJ or TJ. Looks like this person may have had some fun during his college days if he went to school in San Diego. Um, Anyway, so TJ finished in first place with 174.15 points and took down the $50,000 prize. Um, as we've been seeing for winning the big prizes, he got into a lot of lineups. TJ had 100 lineups in the $350,000 fastball tournament. Low ownership is key, so we will get into that in a sec. But definitely low ownership in several lineups is what you need to do to win a big lineup. Sorry, to win a big tournament. TJ also finished in 8th place for $3,000, which may help pay for some of the taxes from the $50,000 prize. This time the Orioles stack went off. It was a Mets stack on Tuesday, but the Orioles scored 12 runs. And in fact, exploded for 6 runs in the first inning and pretty much knocked Steve Wright out during the second inning. The stack that TJ went with had 3 home runs and 9 RBIs and had Trey Mancini as his best player. The stack that he took from the Orioles was a 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 hitters with decent correlation from last season, which we'll show and that you can access on the ASA website. Lackey was an ace and had great pitching. So let's look at the actual lineup here by TJ. So Jaime Garcia, not great. And of course, Steve Pearce, not great. So, I mean, you could still do fine with like a couple of subpar players, but Lackey, 27.3 points. Didn't get the win, but 10 strikeouts over 6 innings, and only 4 hits allowed and 3 walks, 1 earned run. So that will definitely get you solid numbers if you especially have a great strikeout pitcher. If you look at the stack from the Orioles, Wellington Castillo, Trey Mancini, Manny Machado, also Adam Jones and Mark Trumbo. And again, all those 5 players did really well, especially Mancini being the best player. But what also helped was having Peraza and Conforto go off as well. And so if we take a look at the box score from the Orioles game, again, the 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 hitters are great. Even the number 4 hitter did well, and TJ didn't have Davis, but or even Shoop, but still, took down the tournament. And again, Steve Wright got knocked out pretty quickly, which is a little surprising because he's usually a pretty good pitcher. But 8 earned runs and 1 in the 3rd inning is not going to cut it. Here's a batting order correlation for the Orioles from last season. So 2-3 is pretty decent, 0.21. 2-5, 2-6, 2-7, not that strong. But 3-5, 0.21. 4-5. Actually, there was no 4 here, so we won't look at that. But 3-6, 3-7 are okay. 4-6, 4-7, 6-7. So there's some decent correlation. Not terribly strong, but decent. Lackey had a very tight distribution when you look at DraftKings fantasy points per $1,000 salary. So he's very consistent. Usually will get you about 2 fantasy points per $1,000 in salary. So I believe he was going for over 10,000 or right at 10,000. So the expectation was that he would have a 20-plus point game, and he did. If you look at the history that Peraza and my memory doesn't serve me correctly, Peraza and Conforto had against their opposing starting pitchers yesterday. Peraza didn't have great numbers against Nova before yesterday's game, only 1 for 10. So sometimes you just get a little lucky, and the guy just goes off against a pitcher that may not have had a great history against. Conforto, however, did have a really strong history against Velasquez before yesterday's game, 4 for 7 with 2 homers and 3 RBIs. So sometimes looking at the past history can help. So that pretty much concludes the winning lineup. So Orioles stack, Lackey is an ace, getting a couple hitters that went off from different teams, but low ownership and submitting several lineups seems like to be the theme if you want to take down a big tournament. And good luck with today's games.